What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Adidas ZX 4000 4D in the Easy Mint colorway. First off, huge thank you over to Adidas Canada for sending me over this pair. These dropped in late August for a retail price of $350 USD or $450 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is high res yellow, linen green, and easy mint. If you guys have been following my channel for some time now, you've probably seen my other reviews for this model. So because of that, I'm not going to go into too much detail about this shoe. It's pretty much the exact same thing, just a different color scheme. So this model is the new take on the ZX or ZX 4000, but updated with modern day technology, specifically a prime knit upper and Adidas's 4D midsole. So we'll touch upon that later on in the review, but let's jump straight into the upper and give you guys a closer look. So as I just mentioned, the upper is constructed using Adidas's prime knit material. So here we have this high res yellow color, which is almost like this neon yellow or neon green. On the medial side, we have this splash of light blue, and you can see a bit of that yellow peeping through underneath. On the lateral side of the edge of the toe box, here we have this gray colored suede, along with this contrast neon red or neon orange stitching. Next to this, and looping around the entire length of the shoe, we have this very soft blue colored suede, and then at the very top of the shoe, holding the laces in place, we have this gray colored leather with the ZX or ZX 4000 4D branding lasered out in the center. Running up the center area of the shoe where the eyelets are, here we have that blue suede once again, along with contrasting neon stitching found as well. Right below this, where the mid panel is, so this prime knit is done in a combination of that high res yellow and blue, and then overlaid on top of this we have these 3 strips of fuse, which forms the Adidas 3 stripes. In terms of laces, so these come with a flat style lace, which is done in that high res yellow color. And then underneath this, we have this padded nylon tongue, which has this tag at the very top with the Adidas trefoil logo in black. Continuing on, as we move towards the back end of the shoe, so found on both the lateral side and medial sides of the back heel, we have this padded gray suede once again. And the one on the medial side has the trefoil logo, ZX 4000 4D, lasered into it as well. At the very back of the shoe, we have that blue suede again, and then that exaggerated neon red or neon orange stitch line, which can be seen in the very center. Pulling out the insoles, so we have this neon orange or neon red insole with Adidas branding on the heel. So the upper of the shoe sits atop Adidas's 4D midsole. So for those of you guys who aren't aware, this is a 3D printed midsole, and this lattice structure changes in density depending on whether it's on the forefoot or the back heel. So in areas where this lattice structure is more tightly wound together, there's going to be a bit more responsiveness and support. And then in the areas where the lattice structure is more spaced out, like for example the back heel, here it's going to be a bit more squishy and give you added impact protection. As I turn these over to the bottom, so here we have your standard outsole. So for the most part, this is entirely done in black colored rubber. However, on the lateral edge of the forefoot, we have this hit of rubber which is done in high res yellow. And then on the medial edge of the back heel, here we have this blue colored rubber. So really, as you guys can see, there's nothing really new about this colorway that we haven't seen in previous colorways of the same model. In terms of a sizing standpoint, so these guys do fit a little bit strange. So overall, I'd say that they fit true to size, but they are a little bit more on the narrow side, specifically this midfoot area. For me, I have slightly wider feet, but I am a true size 10, and Adidas Canada sent me these guys in a size 10. Overall, true to size fits decently well for me. However, I do feel a little bit of pressure around this area right here. So if you have normal width or narrow feet, then true to size should be perfectly fine for you. But if you have really wide feet, then honestly, this might not be the right shoe for you. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, so I know a lot of people are very vocal about this, but 4D technology apparently does get more comfortable over time and with added wear. Straight out of the box though, it is a little bit more on the stiff side. It's not going to feel anything like Adidas Boost, but on the flip side, it does give you a lot of support. I personally don't get any fatigue on my feet from these like I do with Boost. And though I can't speak to this on a personal level because I just haven't worn my shoes with 4D technology enough, but from many people I've heard online, they all say that they definitely get more comfortable with added wear. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, the price point on this shoe is still extremely high. $350 USD and $450 Canadian dollars is a ton of money. So if we're able to put aside the whole price point aspect about the sneaker, I honestly am surprisingly feeling this color. To me, it kind of gives off like a Buzz Lightyear vibe, and it's so loud and so eccentric that for some reason it just works for me. In fact, with all these hits of neon, it kind of has like an 80s vibe to it, but it's funny because it's a bit of a retro color scheme on top of a very futuristic looking sneaker. So let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about these Easy Mint ZX or ZX 4000 4Ds. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on my Instagram account at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, just want to give one final thank you over to Adidas Canada for sending me this pair. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.